Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku and Forex Trading TV Daily FX Market Review for the trading day ending April 14th. Firstly, US dollar, Japanese yen. Here we've seen a change of trend to the upside. Previous day's trading we had a spinning top candle, a twice bottom pattern and a potential bullish harami pattern, and confirmation of that today with the change of trend and the candle making a higher high and a higher low. Buyers have taken control of this market once again, but they were rejected from the highs around the 102 level. There is potential for this market to trade at 102.19, and we do have strong cloud resistance just above there. Very solid support down around 101.17, and then the 100.74 level offers slightly stronger support as well. But a bearish market in all three time frames, and a likely scenario here is that if the buyers do come into this market, that 102.19 holds as resistance, and then we see the sellers come back in to test down to these lower levels. Moving to the euro US dollar, and previously we had a spinning top, almost doji candle being rejected from 138.92 level, previously rejected from that area, very important level, and we had another potential a bearish harami pattern. Change of trend confirmed today with the market making a lower high and lower low. Sellers in control, but finding support at the top of that zone of support and resistance that I highlighted previously. We have a bullish market in the long-term time frame by trading above the cloud, but the market is neutral now in the medium-term time frame by trading just at the Kijun-sen. Price action has been attracted back towards that flat Kijun-sen as expected, and we also have a bullish market in the short-term time frame by trading above the Tenkan-sen. If the market does trade down into the zone, we do have potentially strong support at the Tenkan-sen at 137.88. Below there, we may have the cloud coming into play just around the bottom of this triangle as we move further into the trading week. Next, the Aussie dollar US dollar, and a bullish market in all three time frames trading above the cloud, the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen. Tenkan-sen is pointing flat. Price action has attempted to be attracted back towards that flat Kijun-sen, but really we haven't seen any strength from the sellers. This current candle as it's developing, we are seeing the sellers in control, but they are matching the buyers from the previous day's trading. The buyers closed with control for today's trading as it actually closed. Price action has been rejected for the third consecutive trading day from the 94.20 level, and for the current session as it's developing, we are seeing rejected from that area as well. If the market does come off, we should see solid support here at the 93.32 level at the Tenkan-sen. Just looking at the Chiker span, that's a fair way above the corresponding price action. It's suggesting there is very, very solid upside momentum, but the market is looking a little overextended, and was surprised to see the market test at least down to the 93.32 area. Next to the US dollar Swiss franc, and we have seen a change of trend today. A series of four very large black body candles prior to today's trading, and then a small body candle with a fairly large shadow on the bottom, and this is an imperfect type of hammer pattern. It set the market up for a potential change of trend, and basically because with each consecutive trading day the sellers weren't making as much momentum in net terms to the downside, and then the strong rejection from the 87.40 level with the buyers closing with control for the day's trading prior to today. Today we've seen a change of trend, buyers taking control but failing to close above the 87.96 level. As the market is currently developing in this new session, we are trading above that area. If the market does move up to the Kijun-sen, which is trading into 88.24, we should see some fairly strong resistance around that area. We have a bearish market in all three time frames. The likely scenario is for the buyers to continue with this trend to the upside, find some resistance around here, the sellers to come back in and perhaps potentially trade the market down through the 87.96 level and to test the swing low around the 87.40 area. Moving to the Aussie dollar Japanese yen, and here we've seen the buyers take control of this market today, being rejected from the 95-cent level, closing above the Tenkan-sen, giving us a bullish market in all three time frames. And this market was congesting in some sort of a type of descending triangle. There was a possibility for a breakout to the downside, but the buyers seem to have built some solid momentum here, and we will be looking for follow-through. Now at the moment it certainly doesn't seem that way, with this current candle developing as a black body candle, and this support at 95.67 is really going to be crucial how the market reacts here. If we do sell off, then the 95 level, which has been previous support, will be important as well. But if we do see the buyers come back into this market, there is potential for completion of a descending triangle as a continuation signal, which is fairly unusual. These descending triangles would tend to be reversal patterns, so we are still waiting for that, and what we require is a close up above that upper boundary, or a close down below the lower boundary. Moving to the Euro Swiss franc, and here we've seen a potential change of trend today with this current candle as developing with a higher high and a higher low. The market selling off a small hammer type pattern, not a copybook pattern, but certainly the sentiment is there with the rejection from the lower levels, the small body at the end of this decent downtrend, and this market as it's developing is confirming that rejection from that area and the change of trend. The only problem here for the buyers is that the market will potentially interact with the bottom of the cloud, and there is likely to be some very strong resistance around there. At the moment this market is negative in all three timeframes, but the Chica span here is giving us something of a conflicting signal and not supporting the negativity in all three timeframes. Moving to the Euro Aussie dollar, and here we saw previously the breakout and the close down below the bottom barrier of that ascending triangle, or a small pennant type pattern that formed about a week or so ago. We had some decent follow through, the market trading down through the support around the 147.16 level, rallying to resistance at the 147.96 level and at the Tenkan San, and being rejected from there for today's trading, closing with the sellers in control. At the moment, as this current candle is developing, we are seeing some buying coming in, but there still is potential for this market to trade to lower levels. This market is bearish in all three timeframes, and a breakout down below the low here at 147.76 could quickly see this market trading down to 145.58.